There is a country in Europe that has its own government, military, currency and flag. But if you look at the world map, it's not there. Its name? Transnistria. Officially it doesn't exist, so why does it still operate like a real country? Transnistria is a narrow strip of land wedged between Moldova and Ukraine. It's just 200 kilometers long and home to around 500,000 people. It declared independence in 1990, but no member of the United Nations recognized it as a country, not even Russia. Still, it has all the symbols of statehood, a border, a flag, and even its own money. To understand how we got here, we need to go back to the fall of the Soviet Union. In 1991, Moldova declared independence from the USSR. But people living in Transnistria, mostly Russian-speaking, didn't want that. They feared Moldova would align with Romania and erase their Russian identity. So, in 1992, a war broke out between Moldova and separatists in Transnistria. Hundreds died, and the fighting only stopped when Russian troops stepped in. A ceasefire was declared, but a solution never came. And ever since, Transnistria has operated like its own country, but without recognition. Walking through Transnistria can feel like stepping into a Soviet time capsule. Statues of Lenin still stand in the city centers. Government buildings fly the hammer and the sickle. The currency, Transnistrian rubles, which you can't use anywhere else. The borders are patrolled. They have their own police, army, parliament, and even a national anthem. But most of the world pretends it's just part of Moldova. Transnistria has become a frozen conflict, a geopolitical gray zone, and Russia likes it that way. Around 1,500 Russian troops are still stationed there. Russia uses Transnistria as a leverage, especially as Moldova moves closer to the European Union. For Moldova, it's a constant obstacle to reunification. For Russia, it's a strategic foothold in Eastern Europe. Transnistria has asked to join Russia, but so far even Moscow hasn't made a move. Meanwhile, Moldova considers it an occupied region. So here is the question. If a place has a flag, a government, an army, and 500,000 people, but no one officially recognizes it, does it really exist? This is a strange story of Transnistria, a country that's both there and not there at all.